Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Wildcats will kick it away to get this game going. Comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Snags a quick throw. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down and more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, the running back just didn't look comfortable on the angle route there. That could have been a nice pickup, but you have to think the lack of pass-catching reps makes a difference.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Utes will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They're going to the air on the first play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The shotgun running play call. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying.
Touchdown, Utes! They grab the early lead. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Caught in the backfield. It's James. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Running back has it on a screen now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play. A 2nd down after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play. They're going to run the option. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Ball's out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss on the play.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Utah. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kansas State, 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Thorne. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the first down.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Getting set. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. And the Wildcats will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass this time. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Now, a fourth down.
The Wildcats will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throwing for his running back. He finds his man. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
A test for middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. QB decides to keep it here. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle, but 1st down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Utes will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's another deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Utes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They stop him right at the 24.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Trying to muscle for the first down. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. The ball is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
to gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the move now. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
And the Utes are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake on 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Keeps it on a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got a 1st down and more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Utes! Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. Yet 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Move it to the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's James. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Runs through the defender. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we